Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. So, previously, Shiro told Rin and Saber everything that he learned from Shinji and Ryder, and they decided that it was very realistic possibility that there was a Magus sitting at the Ryudo Temple enjoying the ley line energies, and how there was this ridiculous ward up, this boundary field that could repel any servant, and the only entrance was through the main gate. Also, I realized what that gate I was thinking of last time that I couldn't remember the name of. Yeah, it's Torii Gate. So that's what I'm thinking. I think like the Torii Gate must mark the entrance to the boundary field. And so we got a choice where we could either go fight or just do nothing. And we chose fight. So Shiro and Saber are off to go fight at the temple, while Rin thinks it's a very bad idea and will not go. So let's get going. The clouds are moving fast. There is a strong wind way up in the sky.
Master, 時期0時ですが。
Master, it is almost midnight.
ああ、町も眠りについた。出向くにはいい頃合いだ。
Yeah, the town's fallen asleep. It's a good time to head out. I nod, picking up my shinai bag. Is what? Inside is a wooden sword I found in the shed. Uh-huh. It's not promising equipment for fighting against a servant, but it should withstand at least one blow if strengthened successfully.
Saber, 竜道寺に行くのはあくまで様子見だ。
Saber, we're just going to the Ryudo Temple to check things out.
マスターがどんなやつなのか、そのサーバントがどのクラスなのかを確認できればいい。こっちから仕掛ける必要はないからな。
It's enough if we can find out what kind of a person the master is and which class of servant it has. There's no need to start a fight ourselves.
わかりました。ですが敵が戦いを望み、シローの身に危険が及ぶと判断したときは、その限りではありません。
I understand, but if the enemy desires a battle, and if I judge that you are in danger, that will not be the case.
敵地に赴く以上、どちらかの死は覚悟してほしい。
As long as we're proceeding into enemy territory, I want you to be prepared for the death on either side. The death on one side. The scale of fate is divided between the master at the Ryudo Temple and us, the intruders. The scale is balanced now, but it might tilt towards one side or the other in a few hours. Well, at the very least, I hope we get to see something cool. We go west from the intersection and run through the empty road. Ryudo Temple is in the opposite direction from the developed Shinto, at the end of the winding mountain path. A long set of stairs. The road leading up to the remarkably tall mountain in Fuyuki City is engulfed in ominous darkness.
Saber,
Saber,
サーバントの気配、感知できるか？
can you feel the presence of the servant?
はい。正確には把握できませんが、確かにサーバントの気配がします。
Yes, I cannot perceive it precisely, but I can certainly feel a servant's presence. So it's not assassin. Okay, so I think this would either have to be Lancer or Berserker or Caster. Yeah, I think those are the only three it could possibly be then. It's one of those three. It may be the effect of the boundary field on the Ryudo Temple, but it seems Saber's perceptive abilities have deteriorated.
良くない風です。シロ、片時も私のそばを離れないように。
This is not a good wind. This place was an ominous place last time, but it is worse now. Shiro, please do not leave my side even for a moment. I answer with a nod and start up the stone steps. The air is tense. The forest submerged in the black of night is trembling with sounds. With every step, a bad premonition settles into my back. The temple gates can be seen now. Nothing has happened yet. There is no sign of the enemy, and the temple gates are open, as if inviting us in.
シロ、止まって。
Shiro, please stop.
敵か、セイバー。
An enemy, Saber?
はい。ですがサーバントではありません。気配が微弱すぎる。おそらく監視役の使い魔でしょう。無視しても構わないのですが、しかし。
Yes, but it is not a servant. The presence is too weak. It probably is a familiar for surveillance. We can ignore it, but there must be something wrong about it. Saber makes a troubled expression and glares at the temple gates a few steps away.
セイバー、なんか引っかかるものがあるのか。
Saber? Is something wrong?
わかりません。この王冠が監視の使い魔のものなのか、この山門を守る者の気配なのか。
I do not know. I cannot tell if this chill is because of the familiar, or if it is the presence of the one protecting this temple gate.
門番らしき者はいたようなのですが、今は不在のようです。
There was some kind of a watcher at the gate, but it seems to be absent now.
認めたくはないのですが、私はそれを幸運と思っている。この門を守る者と対峙しなくてよかったと。
I do not want to admit it, but I consider that fact fortunate. It would be good not to confront the one protecting this gate.
門の番人がいたってことか。けど、今はいない。
There was a watcher here, but it's not here now?
はい。私たちがやってきたことはすでに知られています。
Yes, they already know we are here.
その上で門番を下げた意味は2つ。シローはどちらだと思いますか？
There are two reasons the watcher would depart in spite of that. Which do you think it is, Shiro? To hide from us? Or to let us inside so we won't be able to get away? Either way, there will be no more progress unless we go in.
間違いなく罠だと思う。そういえば、ここから中の様子はわかるか？
I definitely think it's a trap. Saber, can you tell what's going on inside from there?
いいえ、サーバントの気配がするという情報しかつかめない。
No, I can only determine that there is some sign of a servant in there.
そうか。結局、中に入るまで何もわからないみたいだな。
I see. I guess we won't know anything until we go inside. Saber nods.
行こう。何を仕掛けてくるにしろ、相手の顔を見ないことには始まらない。
Let's go. No matter what they do to us, nothing will happen until we see their faces. I approach the temple gate with Saber. For a moment, the moon is covered by clouds. My vision is engulfed in darkness. What? Writer? In it, I think I see a beautiful snake within the trees.
待て、セイバー、今。
Hold on, Saber! I stop Saber, who is trying to go through the temple gate.
シロ。
Shiro? Her golden hair turns around. But that's...
強制転移。バカな。この時代において転移魔術だと。そうか、キャスター。
Enforced transference? Impossible. Transference magic in this age. I see. Caster. Saber's figure is distorted. Huh. What kind of magic is this? Saber is distorted like a mirage, and like that. This is bad. Pull back, Saber. Your body is fading away.
違いますシロ。転移を受けているのはあなたの方だ。早く私の手を。
No, Shiro. It is you that is being transported. Please take my hand quickly. Transportation? Yeah, I was gonna say, this sounded like a teleportation spell.
シロ、手を伸ばして。そのままでは中に引き込まれ。
Shiro, please give me your hand. You'll be pulled. Saber charges forward to grab my hand. At that moment, the figure of a servant knocks her away from the side.
不覚を取りましたね、セイバー。魔術に対する強力なレジストがあだになった。
You have let your guard down, Saber. Your powerful magic resistance was harmful. Okay, that's definitely Ryder. Holy crap.
あなたがそこまで強力でなければ、彼を守りきれたものを。
If you weren't so powerful, you would have been able to protect him.
貴様、サーバント。
What? A servant? Silver armor and black cloth collide. Saber and Ryder. The two confront each other on top of the stone paving and...
Saber!
My existence is pulled out of the third dimension, goes through many dimensions, and is dropped back into my original dimension. Welp. The blood in my body runs backwards. For an instant, my organs go inside out, and the sickness is as if I'm another living thing.
あら、竜を釣ろうと思ったのに、網にかかったのは雑魚だけなんて。
Oh, I tried to hook a dragon, but I only caught a small fish in my net. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Shinji wasted no time in forming another alliance. I think Shinji and Ryder have formed an alliance with Caster. And this teleportation magic must be Caster, so... hopefully we'll be able to glimpse Caster here before Shiro dies painfully. I turn to face the presence behind me. There's no time to check who it is. I swing my wooden sword, still in the bag, behind me. Well, that is some ye olden magic, to be sure. I'm blown away. I'm struck on the right side of my chest, and I fall into the water. The water surface is dyed red. My body, the right side of my chest, is gone, as if engulfed by a huge electrical fan.
バカな子。
Ooh!
そんな紙くずみたいな魔術抵抗で私の神殿にやってくるなんて。セイバーもマスターに恵まれなかったよね。
Stupid boy. To come to my temple with such rubbish magic resistance. It seems Saber, too, wasn't fortunate with her master. Okay, let's have a look at you. Yeah, no, that's... I don't see any human wearing clothes like that. That has to be Castor. That's her. That's Castor. Okay. Well. Still with the obscured eyes. Got a team of blind servants here, but well, she's cool. I like it. I wonder what her actual color scheme is. Oh man, so that's Castor, huh? Well, that means that, quite fittingly, the only servant we have yet to see now is Assassin. Huh. So, this line here, it seems Saber too wasn't fortunate with her master. Okay, so we have Lancer and now Castor here, who are openly stating that they don't like their masters. Oh well. I wonder who her master is, though. The purple robe sneers. Oh, purple! Good! I like purple. Purple is nice. It is my favorite color. Hence the color of my logo. I feel dizzy. I have to stand up quickly and take Saber's hand. But I feel dizzy, and my body...
Saber が気になる? 安心なさい。彼女は私がもらってあげる。バーサーカーを倒すには彼女の宝具が必要ですからね。あなたはここで死に絶えるけれど、彼女は私の奴隷として生き続けるわ。
Are you worried about Saber? Don't worry, I'll take her. I need her noble phantasm to beat Berserker. You will die here, but she will continue her life as my slave. Wait, what? So Castor can steal noble phantasms? Or... Huh. From the sounds of it, she can possess other servants or mind control them. Wow, that is busted. I can't find strength anywhere. Blood. There is no blood left in my body, and I can't keep my consciousness.
さようなら坊や。そんな低能では奴隷にする価値もないけど、あなたの霊樹は私が有効に使ってあげる。
Goodbye, boy. With such weak abilities, you have no value even as a slave. But I shall use your command spells effectively. Oof. Castor can just take noble phantasms and command spells? Really? God damn. Oh, I saw a dagger. I saw a dagger there. The bent dagger cuts my left arm off. In the black water, only the movement of the clouds swallowing the moon is burned into my motionless eyeballs. Dead end, yes. Well, here's more Tiger Dojo. This is a Tiger Dojo. Take the advice. Yes. You thoughtless Shiro! Shut the hell up, Ilya. No one likes you. Go away. Thoughtless Shiro! What are you doing when her wound hasn't even healed yet?
シローはまだマスターになったばっかりなんだから、もうちょっと自分を鍛えなくっちゃダメでしょう。
You just became a master, so you should train yourself a bit more.
そうよ。私にやられるならしょうがないけど、あんなメギツネにやられちゃうなんてかっこ悪いんだから。早く直前の選択肢に戻って、今夜はおとなしくしてなさい。
That's right. It can't be helped if you're killed by me, but being killed by that fox isn't cool. Hurry back to the previous choice and stay home tonight. Fox. Okay, I have to be paranoid. What if this joke scene of Ilya calling Castor a fox is a sneaky reference to Castor's identity? Like, is she some sort of kitsune? Or some other fox deity? Who knows? Yeah, from what we just saw of Castor, I don't even know where to begin in guessing her true identity. Like, that's the whole point of a full body covering robe, you know? To obscure identity.
そうそう。次はよく考えて行動すること。
That's right. Make sure to properly consider your actions next time.
さて、些細な選択ミスでスカーンとデッドエンドを迎えるみんなの味方、タイガー道場も今回で3回目。
Well, Tiger Dojo, the support for all those who reach dead ends because of mistakes, is entering its third session already.
みんなもそろそろこの道場に慣れてきたと思いますが、
I think you people are getting used to this dojo, but...
思いますか？何をタイが思わせぶりなこと言って何か思うところがあるの？
But what is it, Taiga? Are you hinting at something? Is there something you want to say?
ある。というか、みんなもそろそろ気になってる頃だと思うんだけど。
Yes, actually, I think everyone's starting to wonder by now as well.
思うんだけど。
Wonder?
じゃあ言うけど。
Well, I'll say it, but...
正直、ブルマは直球すぎではないだろうか。
Isn't that Baruma too direct? What is a Buruma? I have never heard that before.
だって道場でしょここ。運動するんだから体操服に着替えてるだけだけど。
Huh? But this is a dojo, right? I'm in my gym uniform because we're going to be working out. Oh, is a Baruma what she's wearing? I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it is kind of weirding me out how skimpy her shorts are. Because she looks like she's like 12.
なるほど、そういう理由でしたか。一応筋は通ってるわね。私の数少ない見せ場を奪おうという悪魔っ子の策略かと思っちゃった。
I see. So that's the reason, huh? That's certainly logical. I thought it was the scheme of a mischievous girl trying to steal away the few spotlights I have. Okay, then.
考えすぎよタイガー。そもそもあなたと私とじゃ格が違うもの。わざわざ勝負服に着替えて戦うまでもないわ。
You're thinking too much, Taiga. After all, we're on a completely different level. I don't even need to change into my best clothes. Okay, I'm gonna hit enter. And if Fujimura Taiga does not bonk Ilya on the head with her wooden stick, I'm going to be disappointed.
そうだよね。私とイリアちゃんとじゃ扱いが違うし、争うまでもなかったわ。
You're right. We're treated differently, so there isn't even a need to compete.
よかったよかった。私たちは永遠のマブダチだよ。
Thank God. We're best friends forever.
体操服は元気の証だし、イリアちゃんにはその格好を許可しましょう。
The gym uniform is a sign of vitality, so I'll allow Ilya-chan to keep wearing it.
当然よ。ま、メイド服やスクール水着でないだけ感謝してよね。本当なら私は毎回違う格好で登場する予定だったんだから。
Of course. Well, you can thank me for not being in a maid costume or a school swimsuit. Actually, I was supposed to appear in a different costume every time, but we couldn't pay the artist enough.
げ、あからさまに違うこの扱い。
Wow, an obvious difference in our treatment.
で、悔しくないもんね。所詮ボツになったんだから、私と扱い同じだもんね。
I'm not vexed. The idea was discarded after all, so you're treated the same way as I am.
けど、ミニマム気になる。
But I'm a bit curious.
他にはどんな服を着る予定だったのかな？
What kind of costumes were you planning to wear?
学ランとか鎌倉とか か成長バージョンとか雪だるまとかエプロンとか着物とかジャーマンな国の将校軍服とか。
What? Why is German censored? Okay. Things like male school uniform, Kamakura style, my adult version, snowman, apron, kimono, German army officer's uniform. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can only picture Ilya in some SS uniform. Good lord. Okay, well, she's certainly evil and twisted enough to be a Nazi, so... Jesus Christ.
なんと40種ものバリエーションだったのでした。
There were 40 different costumes.
ぐわー、もうよろしい。その恵まれた愛情が憎すぎる。
That's enough. Such blessed love is too hateful.
けど将校服はちょっと見たかったので残念です。
But it's a bit disappointing since I wanted to see the officer uniform. No, you did not. Back off. No.
だよね。大人のくせに一度切った使用書をなしにするのは良くないと思うわ。
Yeah, I don't think it's good to take back a decision they've already made, even though they're adults.
まったくもって。私のシナリオを削るなんて何を考えているのか上層部は。勝つ気があるのか、勝つ気が。
You're right. What are the commanders thinking to take away my route? Do they really want to win? Her route? Route?
あんたのシナリオなんて最初からないわよ。
You had no route from the start.
何を？老石者、そこに直れ！
What? Stay there, you disgrace! Guys? What's going on? What's happening?
あ、先輩、チワース。
Wow, cool landing. Oh, hi, senpai.
ま、楽にな。
Stay relaxed.
行っちゃった。大河も伸びちゃったし、私もそろそろ戻ろうかな。
She's gone. Taiga's unconscious, so maybe I should head back too.
スタンプをしてった。それじゃあ、またデッドエンド後に会いましょう。
Give you the stamp and... Alright, let's meet again after the next dead end. Well, that was an experience. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's return to that choice, number 13. And let's continue on our merry way.
わかりました。それではシロ、私たちだけで寺院に赴きましょう。
Saber says this as if it is a natural thing to do. But that's... Let's not fight.
いや、俺も遠坂と同じだ。まだあそこには手を出さない方がいい。
No, I feel the same way as Tosaka. We shouldn't go there yet.
あなたまで戦わないというのですか？
What? Are you saying you will not fight either?
バカな。今まで体を休めていたのは何のためです？
No way. What was I resting my body for until now?
敵の所在が判明した以上、打って出るのが戦いというものでしょう。
Now we know where our enemy is. We have to attack.
それは分かってる。けど待つんだ、セイバー。
I know that. But we have to wait, Saber.
竜道寺にいるマスターがそこまで用意周到なやつなら絶対に罠を張っている。そこに何の策もなしで飛び込むのは自殺行為だ。
If the master at Ryudo Temple is that careful, there will certainly be a trap. It would be suicidal to go there without any plans.
遠坂の言う通り、せめてアーチャーが回復するまで待つべきだと思う。
As Tosaka says, we should at least wait until Archer is healed.
そのような危険は当然です。初めから無傷で勝利を得ようなどと思ってはいません。
Such danger is normal. I have never expected to earn victory without getting hurt.
敵の罠が体を貫こうと、この首を渡さなければ戦える。
Even if the enemy traps pierce my body, I can fight as long as I do not give them my neck.
どのような深手を負おうと、マスターさえ倒せればいいのではないのですか。
It is enough if we can beat the master, no matter what injury I bear.
バカ言うな。怪我をしてもいいなんてそんな話があるか。
Don't say such stupid things. It's never okay to get hurt.
危険を承知で行くのはいいけど、そんな特攻は馬鹿げてる。俺はマスターとしてセイバーにそんな危険な真似をさせられない。
It's fine to go knowing the danger, but such a suicidal attack is stupid. As your master, I can't let you do something so dangerous. That's right. Going to the Ryudo Temple is certainly a suicide attack. There will be some obstacle on the only road heading to the temple. It's fine to accept that and go, but heading there without any plans is suicidal. No matter how strong Saber is, she has me as a handicap. If she pushes herself and fights, and if the result is just like what happened at that time, I can't agree to that.
何を言うかと思えば。
What are you saying?
いいですか、マスター。サーバントは傷を負うものです。
Look, Master, servants are meant to get hurt.
それを恐れて戦いを避けるなど、私のマスターには許しません。
I will not allow my master to avoid a fight in fear of that.
ああ、許されなくて結構だ。セイバーが無茶をするんなら何度だって止めるからな。
It doesn't matter if you don't allow it. If you're going to push yourself, I'll stop you as many times as necessary.
それが嫌ならさっさと体を治せって言うんだ。まだ傷が治りきってないんだろ、お前は。
If you don't want that, heal yourself quickly. You're not fully healed yet, right?
戦闘に支障はありません。傷を理由に戦いを先延ばしにするなどと、そのような気遣いは不要です。
It should not interfere with my fighting ability. There is no need to consider prolonging the battle due to my wound. Saber's will to fight does not change. Jeez. Why doesn't she understand even after I tell her this much?
ああ、そうかよ。けどな、そう簡単にうなずけるか。
Okay, fine. But I can't agree that easily.
以前だってそれでセイバーはバーサーカーにやられちまったんだろ。無理を通して戦って、また俺もお前も共倒れなんて真似を繰り返すつもりか。
You lost to Berserker before. Are you going to push yourself and fight and get both you and me defeated again?
冗談じゃない。俺はあんな無残に殺されるなんて二度とごめんだ。
Don't kid me. I don't want to be killed that miserably ever again. Wow, this is the most rude we've ever seen Shiro. I feel so strongly about this. So, I thought she would argue right back, but instead, she takes a breath and...
それを言うのは卑怯ではないですか、シロ。
Bringing that up is unfair, Shiro. She says so, as if apologizing.
卑怯で悪かったな。
I'm sorry if I'm being unfair.
とにかく、こっちから仕掛けることはまだしないぞ。
But I won't be attacking anyone yet.
俺だって、竜道寺にいるマスターは放っておけない。けど、俺たちは戦える状態じゃない。こんなんで戦ってやられちまったら、それこそ誰が竜道寺のマスターを止めるんだ。
I can't just ignore the master at Ryoto Temple either. Oh my god, I just had a thought. Hold on. But we're in no condition to fight. If we fight like this and lose, who'll stop the master at Ryoto Temple? Yeah, okay. Remember what I said a few videos ago? where I said there was a chance that Shinji and Ryder purposely told Shiro about the master just to lure Shiro and Saber into a trap so they could just backstab them when they try and go in? Yeah, no, that's exactly what just happened, wasn't it? Oh my god. That's exactly what we just saw happen. We just established that it's very likely Shinji and Castor's master, have an alliance. They're working together. We just saw them working together. Shinji, that two-timing backstabbing bastard. Come on. That guy. What a piece of work.
いいか。こっちから撃って出るのは、お前の傷が治って万全の状態になってからだ。それに文句があるんなら、さっさと他のマスターを見つけてくれ。
Look, we'll be attacking only after your wound is healed and we're in perfect shape. If you have any complaints, go find yourself another master.
わかりました。マスターがそういうのでしたら。
I understand. If Master says so. After answering in a quiet voice, Saber falls silent. The conversation is over. Tosaka has returned to her room, and Saber returns to her room as well. Staying alone in the living room, I really regret what I did. No, it's too late already. I could have put it another way, so why could I only convince her using words that make her look like that? Ooh, chapter 6-1, Interlude. Interlude? We haven't seen anything like this before. Sub-arcs or sub-acts within chapters? Interlude? What is this? It is a quiet, windless night. The time is past midnight. There is nothing moving, and every living thing is asleep. A settled darkness. The town is like a dark sea that only has moonlight to illuminate it. The clouds are moving. There is no wind at ground level. But way up in the sky, the air is roaring and letting the overlapping clouds flow.
風が出るな。
There is some wind. Maybe she can hear the wind. Looking up at the wind in the sky, she mutters quietly. The one standing quietly in the yard, glaring at the sky, is a girl called Saber. Her golden hair is beautiful, even in the dark night, and her clear green eyes are watching the appearing and disappearing moon. She casts a glance to the corner of the yard. There is an old shed, and her master is sleeping inside it.
あなたが戦わないというのならいい。
It does not matter if you say you do not want to fight. Acclaim. The echo of steel melts into the night without reaching anyone's ears. The moon disappears and appears. In the instant the clouds in the sky float past, the girl's appearance has completely changed. Heavy, hard silver armor. Her figure covered in blue clothes is not something you can call a girl now. Impregnable defenses made from magical energy overpowering others. And an invisible sword hidden by magical energy beyond human levels. That figure, said to be invincible on the battlefield, proves their existence to this day. Even with the invisible sword, Her Majesty proves that she is an excellent swordsman. That is why she is Saber, the one said to have the greatest power of the 7 servants, the hero of the sword. A knight among knights, true to decorum and acting on its master's order. Whatever the other heroic spirits may be, she is an ideal swordsman who will not disobey her master. But that ends today. She is hereby disobeying her master's order. Oh crap. No, she is not disobeying her master. She has considered how to make her master win, and the result of her decision is this.
彼は甘い。それでは他のマスターに殺されるだけだ。
He is too easygoing. He will just be killed by another master like this. But her master this time will not be able to fix his personality. This time. Did her previous master have personality issues too? I wonder. So it will be her role to devote herself to being heartless. If the master is not going to fight, his sword will have to fight.
傷は癒えていない。マスターからの魔力供給も期待できない。
The wound has not healed yet. I cannot hope for supply of magical energy for my master. But still, there will be no hindrance in battle. Confirming her own abilities, she returns her gaze to the moon. She has no more interest in the shed her master is sleeping in. As she has taken arms, the only thing in her is the will to defeat her enemy. The moon glooms. Just as a large cloud covers the sky, Saber jumps over the wall of the house. She runs through the darkness. The Silver Knight runs through the sleeping town. What is going on? Holy crap. There is only one destination, the sacred mountain on the outskirts of town, the Ryudo Temple located on top of it. Even Saber understands how hard it will be to single-handedly kill the master at the temple. As Shiro says, it is obvious she will suffer great injury. In the worst case, she will be the one killed. But what kind of a servant would she be if she couldn't do something like this? The servant is supported by their superior abilities and the pride that they have built up. They have pride as heroes and confidence that they are the strongest, who have fought through many battles. She is a heroic spirit passed down and honored from the ancient times, so defeat will not be acceptable no matter who the enemy is. No, even imagining defeat is unforgivable. Even though some childish parts remain, she is no exception. Because she is crowned with the name Saber, she cannot ignore her pride. Her pride will not allow her just to observe when faced with an enemy. Therefore, she will not falter no matter what kind of trap is waiting, and all she can do is challenge by herself. If they say there is no chance of victory, she will create one with her own sword. The sword in her hand is a fine sword that has defeated many foes. As she has the invisible air, there is nothing for her to fear. She runs through the mountain pass and up the road to the temple. What awaits her after the mountain pass are great stone stairs. Well, okay, I guess this is happening. Well, honestly, I like Saber's odds more because Like, there is that chance she could get caught in the trap by Castor, but yeah, I think Ryder could be defeated by Saber, you know? On a one-on-one, I would bet on Saber in that fight, for sure. This is different from the Ryoto Temple she remembers. The air is stagnant. The wind is dead. The ley line of the land is already contaminated. This place is a land of death. Once entered, one will not be able to exit alive. But there's no hesitation. Saber's speed does not drop one bit as she runs up the steps. She runs through the scene. The sound of her kicking the stone steps echoes in the air, and the mountain starts to squirm noisily. They are long stairs. The temple gate is far away, even for Saber, who is running like an arrow. To run such a long distance without being detected is impossible. There will certainly be a surprise attack. The gate should not be easily reached. But no matter what scheme awaits, the only thing to do is defeat it and advance. Nothing can stop her now. Even if Berserker appears, she will break through it. That is the product of her determination and confidence. Saber feels so complete that she can break through any obstacles. And at the top, when she is about to reach the temple gates, that obstacle appears. Oh, wait, what? Who is this badass? The hell? Oh, look at this dude! Okay, blue hair? Blue hair. I am getting huge Issei vibes. Is this Signor Ryudo? Mr. Ryudo, is that you? Issei's father? Also, that is one long katana. It's like freaking Sephiroth up in here. Jesus. This guy looks cool. Saber stops. Even she, determined to beat any enemy, is surprised by this enemy. A natural motion. The gallant figure of the man that appears as far too lacking in enmity and unbelievably free of any openings.
Kisama.
You. Stopping, Saber readies her invisible sword. The man with the moon at his back wards off Saber's killing intent, as if it were just a light breeze.
Samurai ka.
A samurai? She must be surprised by an opponent she has heard of, but never seen before. Her second Holy Grail war. Even for she who has seen many heroic spirits, this is a first for a servant like this. I mean, there's a possibility this dude is assassin, but I don't know. I'm not sure I buy that this is a servant. Sweat forms on Saber's brow. Not because of fear, but because it is incomprehensible. It's not as if there haven't been strange servants like him before. Oh! Is that a servant? There should be no servant more mysterious and suspicious than Archer from last time. Wait. The Archer from the previous war, right? Is that who she means? Okay. In comparison to that, the servant in front of her has no fearful aspects nor a fearful weapon. That is why it is strange. nothing can be felt from the man. There is no doubt that he is a servant, but there is no sense of any magical energy, nor a hero's noble phantasm. Assassin. That has to be assassin, right? So beating him should be easy. It is true that this match would be over in one blow, but her instincts tell her this. Do not underestimate him. This servant has a way to seize a certain kill. She cannot approach. It could be said that the range of the man's weapon, the Japanese katana, is hard to judge, but above it, Saber's location is at a disadvantage. Above and below the stairs, there is about 5 meters between them. She would certainly receive that sword before she could run up and rush him, but nothing can be felt from that sword. It should be easy to repel it. So she should not hesitate and rush in, but Saber instinctively understands she cannot close in without care. She adjusts her stance slightly and glares at the enemy in front of her. His identity is unknown, but she should at least determine the class of the samurai.
聞こう。その身はいかなるサーバントか。
I ask of you, which servant are you? Saber asks, not expecting an answer. With a smile,
アサシンのサーバント、佐々木小次郎。
Okay then. Servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro. Okay. This man's just bluntly stating who his identity is. There's confidence in whatever the hell this is. Like, we don't even know if he floated this by his master. Okay. Kojiro, huh? The servant says so, as if singing. What? It is only natural for Saber to be surprised. Servants should hide their identities. Where in the world would you find a servant that just comes out with it himself?
貴様、何を？
What are you?
何をとは無粋だな。立ち会いの前に名を明かすのは当然であろう。それがそなたのように見目麗しい相手ならばなおのこと。だというのに、
Oh.
そのような顔をされるとは心外であった。
It is rude to ask like that. It is only natural to name oneself before a match, is it not? All the more so if the opponent is a fair one as you are. I would not expect for you to make a face like that. So, Sasaki Kojiro, that name is completely unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize it at all. Assassin, the man who called himself Sasaki Kojiro, continues as if enjoying Saber's confusion. Saber surely does not know that this servant is a swordsman who wielded a katana called Monohojisao, who is often rumored to have no match in this large world. Okay, so this is the narrator speaking. The name of his sword is Monohojisao. Monohojisao. Yeah, that's kind of a tongue twister right there. Monohojisao. Okay, I think I got it. And was often rumored to have no match in this large world. No, what would change even if she knew? His birth is unknown, and even his existence is uncertain. Oh, is this a folklore then? Yeah, for some reason I was thinking this was a real person, but okay, maybe this is a bit of folklore. His story was only told through word of mouth. There was only one who knew the existence of this swordsman, that being the worthy rival of the rare skilled swordsman, the one being his only enemy who defeated the man called Sasaki Kojiro. One cannot call this person a hero. The servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro, is in existence quite unlike Saber. What servant would know the skills of a swordsman who is usually not treated as a hero? Is this an original character? I floated the idea once before, but there's a possibility that this character is just original and fully made up for the sake of this story. That's a possibility. Obviously, I will not Google his name whatsoever. No, never. But, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But there are only two truths in front of her right now. That this man in front of her is her enemy, and that he has given his name.
参りました。名乗られたからには、こちらも名乗り返すのが騎士の礼です。
You have me. It is the etiquette of a knight for me to introduce myself if I am given your name. Saber's voice in reply is heavy. For her, it is too risky to state her true name. She cannot reveal her true name no matter what torture she receives, but she has no intention, of revealing it. But that is only for the sake of victory. She cannot disgrace the faith of the knight for such things.
小次郎と言いましたね。
You called yourself Kojiro.
アサシンのサーバントよ。私は
Servant assassin, I am.
よい。名乗れば名乗り返さねばならぬ相手であったか。
Stop. I see. You are the kind that must introduce yourself in return if given my name.
いや、無粋な真似をしたのは私であった。
No, it was I who was rude. Clank. Assassin descends the stairs elegantly and confronts Saber.
そのようなことで敵を知ろうとは思わぬ。我らにとって敵を知るにはこの刀だけで十分であろう。
I do not intend to know my enemy like that. For us, these swords shall be enough to know our enemies.
違うか、セイバーのサーバントよ。
Am I wrong, Servant Saber? What?
そう驚くこともあるまい。貴様の持つそれが何であるかは分からぬが、身にまとった殺気は剣士のもの。
It should not be that surprising. I do not know what it is you are holding, but the pressure on your body is that of a swordsman.
目がくらむほどの美しい剣気。その貴様がセイバー以外の何者であろうか。
That dazzlingly beautiful aura of a swordsmanship. Who else could you be but Saber? Another step. Assassin descends the stairs and directs the point of his sword at Saber. Okay, I think this would be a good place to end things off. Wow! We just saw and learned a lot this video. Okay. So the very last video we did, part 30? Yeah, no, pretty much nothing happened. That was just one conversation that went in circles talking about the same thing in 50 different ways. But this video, oh my god, this plot just progressed at light speed. We saw Ryder at this temple. We saw Castor in the flesh. We saw the Tiger Dojo and saw the funny Nazi lady. And then we saw Saber going off on her own. And we met Assassin and we learned Assassin's name. And oh my god! Ooh. Well, I don't know about you, but this is electrifying. So, oh, man, okay. Yeah, I guess that's all for this time. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I just don't know. Why are things so different? So, it's a matter of time. When we chose to fight, it was about midnight when Shiro and Saber left. And once there, they encountered Ryder and got teleported by Castor. But now, Saber arrived later in the night, and it's just Assassin she's seeing. So is the implication that Ryder was here earlier in the night, even in this different timeline of choice we've made? That I'm curious, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen next. All I know is that I dig this purple Sephiroth-looking dude. Cool designs, man. Yeah, I really like all the character designs in this story. It's really good. I like it a lot. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm Zephyr the Jester. I thank you for watching, and this was Fate Stay Night. I keep getting the order wrong. This was Fate Stay Night. I'm Zephyr the Jester. I thank you for watching. Hopefully, I will catch you next time. So, until then, please take care.